We are live. And 9 seconds in, nobody's here except me. I might as well fix up my hair a little bit. Hair is just a mess. I was taking a nap earlier. So tonight's theme, I'm smoking a cheap pineapple cigar, 2 for 99 cents. And then I thought we might talk about following dreams, pursuing your biggest, wildest dreams. And if nobody asks questions or anything, I'll tell my stories of where I've had success and maybe areas where I still need to pursue my dreams. So, 2 for 99 cents. Can you see that? You can see there's too much glare. Oh, there it is. 4 people watching. How's everyone doing? I'm wearing my Wichita State shirt. And we'll see what happens. If it's as fun as the last time, I'll go for about an hour. If not, we can stop. Hey, Samantha. You're back. Good to see you. How are you doing? You got a cigar? Come smoke a cigar with me. I just have a little cheap cigar right here. I hate the thumbnail they picked for me. I just look weird. But just looking like this looks kind of good. So, anyway. No cigar, huh? You shouldn't really smoke cigars anyway. They're not good for you, but just once in a while they're all right. Thank you, Mr. Hendricks. Really appreciate your channel. Or thank you for watching my channel. Samantha, what do you do for work? Thank you. Thank you, G's Hendricks. You watch every Not Too Shabby. I really appreciate it. What I recommend is hit the playlist so that they keep playing continually, and then go to the function where you double the speed so you can watch them really fast. And you can just bang out each Not Too Shabby really fast. So that's how I get through them. Wow, Samantha, you're going to be a cop? That's pretty cool. See, that's what I'm talking about. Pursuing your dreams. Way to go. Really, go be a cop. You know? Very proud of you. No, exactly, Mr. Hardcastle. I can watch them at normal speed. And in fact, maybe I'll even play some. I can watch them, but if I really want to get through about 20 or 30 of them, I'll put it at 2 times the speed. So then you just kind of go through them and anyway. So, hey, Toka, T-O-C-A, hope you're well. So yeah, look, we'll talk about anything, ask questions. All right. Smoke a cigar if you got a cigar, so you'll be in unity with me. But I kind of want tonight's theme to be about what are your dreams? What are your biggest, wildest dreams? What are your aspirations? And are you pursuing them? And there's no guilt if you're not pursuing them, but let's talk about it, man. Let's dare to dream and, feed me kitties. Hey, buddy. Are you a boy or a girl, by the way? I don't know if you're a guy or a girl. Either way, I really appreciate you on Twitter. Feed me kitties. You're all right, man. You're one of my Twitter regulars. We have fun on Twitter. So, all right, I'm playing. I've got my oh, I hate. See, I'm so annoyed. I hate the what do you call it? The the thumbnail for this picture. Anyway, hold on a second. Let me close. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I am asking the big questions. Come on, man. I mean, I'm just honored 4 people are hanging out with me right now. So, I mean, we can talk about what's your the most common question. What's your favorite not too shabby? Anyway, Mr. Hardcastle, I will. I do have a random item that I'm probably going to do a not too shabby because I knew how could I do how could I do this video without doing one? Do you want me to show it to you now? I'll tell you something though. It was actually kind of hard because in my house here, I've already done so many not too shabbies and I'm running out of things in my house. And but I did find one thing. And I'm going to show it to you in a little while. But it's just below. It's just below there. I'm going to pick it up and we're going to do a not too shabby. So, all right, okay, there we go. Hey, thank you, Feed Me Kitties. But speaking of Canada, my latest not too shabby is a Manitoba license plate. In fact, I'm going to play it right now. Here it is. It's a friendly Manitoba license plate. Not too shabby! I really yelled that one. I don't know where I got that Manitoba license plate. I lived in New Hampshire for a couple of years in my 20s, and I had some Canadian friends, and somehow I got a Manitoba license plate. So I just liked it, and it was a very, very pretty design. So anyway. All right, so yeah, Hardcastle, give me, I mean, it's not even going to be that good of a not too shabby, but in about 5 to 10 minutes, no later than 10 minutes, I'll pull out and I'll do the not too shabby. All right, so, and if you don't feel like hanging around for 10 minutes here, then, I'll upload it and, once I do it, so it'll be up in 15, 20 minutes. So, yeah, I love the loud, shouty ones. Aren't those the best? Yeah, no, I know, man. Here, I'm going to play one for you. Just one I did. This was 7 months ago. This 6-pound can of corn. And I'm pretty sure I screamed this one because I was over my friend Katrina's house. And she's cool. Like, she loves my not too shabbies. So here's that one. It's a 6-pound can of corn. Not too shabby. All right, I didn't really scream that one too loud. No, we'll do the Wichita State one. Mr. Mohammed, I'm a mental health therapist. I'm a counselor. Wichita State, not too shabby. All right, so I'm wearing my Wichita State shirt. I go crazy over my shockers. Love those shockers. And here's the shirt. Here's the not too shabby. It's my Wichita State Shockers t-shirt. Not too shabby! That was a great one, man. That was a good one. I gotta admit. Yeah, the long. I should do a poll. Like, what's your favorite not too shabby? The long, drawn out one, the classic one, which is not too shabby, or then the more shouty ones, like not too shabby. Anyhow. All right, so Mr. Kittens is asking me, you seem passionate about Colorado. That's correct. What's the biggest thing that made you fall in love with the state? Honestly, what's the biggest thing? I would have to say being on the top of 14ers, which are mountains that are 14,000 feet above sea level. The views are just stunning. It's like you're on another world up there. And if you go on my YouTube, if you go on my main page, I have a playlist that says 14ers and 13ers. Those are mountains where I was at least 13,000 feet above sea level. So if you watch those videos, it's just, you're so high. It's just insane. So, and there was even one mountain where we were on Mount Yale. I don't have a video of it, but there was a plane cruising down in the valley below us. It was a little Cessna plane. It was just the most amazing thing to be like, we're looking down at an airplane. So the huge mountains and getting way up there, you just can't beat that. So, good question there. I should do a poll about what's your favorite not too shabby. So, yeah, no, thank you, and I appreciate you watching my Colorado videos too. No, like the not too shabbies are the ones that have kind of given me a lot of attention, and that's good and all. But I have like pretty videos of Colorado, and then I have a playlist for New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah. And there's some pretty places I've been to, and mountains I've been up, and deserts and the saguaros in Tucson. So I got to be honest with you, this cigar, it's pretty shabby. They're only here. Can you see that? 2 for 99 cents there. They're pineapple scented cigars. They're pretty shabby. So, but you know, they're only 99 cents. So, well, you know, yeah, I might be a good travel companion, but thank you for the compliment there, Kittens. The classic is fantastic too, to be fair. No, I appreciate that, Heart Scrabble. Yeah, it like started out, the Not Too Shabbies at the very beginning, I was just sort of basic and monotone. And then the Not Too Shabby came in. And then around like the 500th, around 2016, I started to belt them out a little more. You know, I'd be like, it's a lemon Tootsie Roll. Not too shabby. You know, I started yelling it more. And then I would draw it out and do the not too shabby. Maybe I should do a not too shabby of this lemon lollipop. All right, here is the not too shabby. I've looked all over my house. And my laundry detergent here, it's like, I think it's called lavender sweet vanilla scented. I was going to do a not too shabby of this. It's lavender and sweet vanilla detergent. Or should I do it? I think I'm going to do it on the detergent because it's so dumb. It's such a stupid not too shabby. So, hey Mason. First of all, Mason, you live near me, so come on up to Westcliff with your bike, and let's go biking around town, around Silver Cliff and Westcliff, and then we'll do some not too shabbies during the bike ride. Come on up with Torin, you know, and then we'll have something to eat or something. So come on up, Mason. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do the not too shabby. I got to put my cigar down, my bad cigar. All right. I did a not too shabby on my first live one. All right. Now you're going to see me in action because sometimes I do more takes. All right. I'm just going to kind of yell this one. Okay. What is this? Lavender, sweet vanilla. It's lavender scented. Wait, it's okay. It's lavender scented detergent. Not too shabby. I don't know if that came out well. Let's see if that came out well. Here we go. I don't know, man. Wait, let me watch it one more time. That is pretty good. All right, I'm gonna upload it. It's good. It's not the greatest, not too shabby. I've done better ones. So anyway, you liked it, Mr. Terrific. Thank you. All right, favorite book. Um, I like some of John Eldredge's spiritual books, Waking the Dead, Wild at Heart. Music, I like 80s music a lot. And like 70s rock and roll that's not overplayed on the radio. My favorite movie, I've always been a big fan of Dead Poets Society. That might be my favorite movie. Blazing Saddles is a great one too. So, okay. Classic rock is good as long as it's not overplayed like, you know, some of the like basic top 100 songs of the 70s that you've heard a million times. So, all right, so now here's my memory card. All right, now I'm going to up that dumb laundry detergent. I got to find my adapter. Hold on a second. Oh, I got to find my adapter. Oh. The thing about making the not too shabbies is sometimes I let them come to me. I see something, I'm like, yeah, that's perfect, you know. But then other times I'm like, I'm due for a not too shabby, and sometimes I do not too shabbies, and I'm like, eh. I watch the video, and I'm like, nah, I don't like it. So I got to upload this. Take care, Mr. Terrific. Anyway, yeah, so honestly, I probably would not upload this detergent not too shabby, but just because I'm hanging out with 10 people, it's like, all right, I did it, they saw it, and if they like it, then, you know, sure. And to some extent, the worse the video, the funnier it is sometimes. So anyway, Blazing Saddles gets a 10 out of 10. Who just did that? Yeah, Blazing Saddles. So, and then also my book. Google me on Amazon, Steve Garuffi, and look up my book on Amazon. Dylan, these are I just bought cheap pineapple scented little cigars at the gas station, and it is pretty shabby. I actually did a not too shabby of this pineapple cigar about 6 months ago. It was winter. So hold on, let me upload this. This computer is so slow. It's very frustrating. Well, here's the thing, Hardcastle. Here's why I could do that. But here's the thing. When I do my not too shabbies, it's with this older camera. Because it's really easy to handle. Because I can say, it's so-and-so. Not too shabby. You know, be like totally turning back and forth. And the problem is with my Samsung phone, it's like, it's blah, 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 blah. And it's harder to like turn it and get my face in there. It's a little bit bulky. So I don't use my phone. I've only done not too shabbies like 2 or 3 times with that phone. And man, I'm going to upload that video in a few minutes here. So, yeah, Jacob, I achieved one of my life dreams. Really, I am going to kind of push this follow your dreams and stuff. I wrote a book. Here's a copy. I did a not too shabby of my book a few months ago. Under a Triumphant Sky, a Bike Across America story. Go on Amazon. Just search for my name, Steve Garuffi, or Under a Triumphant Sky. Or it's the story of my first bike trip across America in 2008. I've biked across America 3 times. And if you just go on Amazon, you type Bike Across America, there's about 10 or 12 books. that pop up. And my bright red book, you'll see it there. So go check out my book. And I worked my ass off. This is one of my life dreams, finishing this book, and it's been fun. I've had book events, and next week in Florence, Colorado, I'm doing a presentation about biking across America, where I have a slideshow and I tell stories, and and I tell funny stories. So Hardcastle, I've not been to the UK. I've been outside of America. I've been to Canada and I've been to Russia. So those are the two places I've been. All right, now I'm going to upload this video. Really, like, what are your dreams, man? Especially if you're young, you're some college kid, you're some teenager. To me, you're very young. I'm 46. But what are your dreams? What are the things you want to pursue or places you want to go? Like, you got to do it, man. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to dare to just do it. So, winning the World Cup. There you go. There you go, Kieran. You go. So, I have some British friends, I'll tell you that. Wait a minute. What did somebody said something about me doing a video where I was riding shotgun and I did a not too shabby. Oh, okay, kittens. Yeah. That's I was making not too shabbies on Colfax. I was doing a live Facebook video. Anyway, if that video is on my not too shabby history where I was making not too shabbies in Denver. Yeah, Hardcastle, I like that. Just live happily. Mason, you're gonna have a band? Mason, if you have a concert in Canyon or Florence, I'll come down. I'll come down the hill. That'd be cool. Torrin actually met me, but he didn't say hi to me. He didn't say hi to me. I can't believe he didn't say hi to me. So he knew I was going to be at the car show last month. And so I thought maybe he might say hi to me, but I didn't know what he looked like. Well, anyway, he said, I saw you, but he didn't. So that's okay. He's forgiven. So Zamoria. Holy crap. Okay. One guy wants to be a marine animal rehabilitation driver. That's cool. Or a diver. Got it. A marine animal. Okay, that's cool, man. And then Zamoria she and her husband are turning a school bus into an RV. You're going to travel the world. That's seriously. Zamoria. And the other guy, the marine animal. Like, you could easily have a YouTube channel. Like, that could be your niche on your YouTube channel, is like your school bus and all the places you go and what you did to the school bus and how cool it is and paint it awesome colors, and the marine animal, like, you could do the same thing. Like, that would be so amazing. So Mr. McDermott, yeah, teach English in Asia. All right, man. My younger brother, he actually spent about 1.5 years backpacking all over Asia. And he was in South Korea. He was all over the place. All right, I'm going to upload lavender scented detergent here. I wish my computer wasn't so slow, but it is. Yeah. Yeah, Mason. Yeah. Go make your own video series. Go do it. Go. Just try it. Okay, so I'm typing in now. Lavender scented detergent, not too shabby. Lavender spelled with an ER at the end, apparently. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Did anyone like the slow motion Not Too Shabbies I made? Detergent has one R in there? I guess it does. Okay. I'm usually a good speller. I'm going to get this done here. Did you like those slow motion Not Too Shabbies? I'll play that in just a second. I'm almost ready to get this finally uploaded here. All right. This is just so slow. My computer. I've got two computers, and this one's more reliable, but it's slower. But, you know, when you're only uploading one 9-second video a day, you know, you can have a slow computer, and it really doesn't matter. Wait, I got to fix the thumbnail here. Oh, what a bad video. It works, man. It works. Okay. So the lavender, Not Too Shabby, lavender detergent is up. Yeah, there's a special Not Too Shabby where I forgot his name's H.G. Allen. He took one of my Not Too Shabbies and he made that with the gun. That was a cool one. All right, let me go back. I got like this stupid cigar in my hand. I got to get rid of the cigar. We got to play the here we go. Where's the? Okay, ready? This one. Oh, it's good, man. Anyway, there you go. All I did was put it on slow motion, so, you know, it's pretty cool. It's fun. It's fun doing these videos. All right, I'm going to show you the gun. The gun one. My friend H.G. Allen made this one. He did it all on his own. I guess he just captured the video. So here it is. Not Too Shabby. Shooting on. Not Too Shabby. Not Too Shabby. He turned a very boring Not Too Shabby into a great one. So there you go. So my bad cigar is like, I guess I could smoke the other one. Another cigar. So yeah, Hard Castle. I do love my videos. In general, you know, like if I laugh, then I'm assuming other people would laugh, you know? Let me show you. I'm going to show you something else. Before the Not Too Shabby movement, you know, that I kind of did, I used to yell piece of garbage. When I would get really mad, I just yell piece of garbage. And it never but I made a video here. I just want to show you this one video. Wait. All right, here we go. I think this one's funny.
Piece of garbage! Piece of garbage? You piece of garbage! Piece of garbage!
So it's only 6 seconds long. 2,602 times. And there's one comment where the guy says, "Why hasn't this been watched 1,000,000 times?" You know, like saying it should go viral, but it never did. But that's okay. Anyway, I'm really proud of that video. I guess I'll smoke this second cigar because that one was so small and boring. So, you know, that's right. I'm smoking White Owls. Yes, that's right. You guys are awesome. Seriously, you guys are awesome. Okay, Kieran Carr asks, do you think England will beat Croatia tomorrow? Kieran, I know nothing about soccer. I'm not a soccer fan. Here, I know what I'll do. I'm going to flip a coin. Actually, I'll flip my SD card. Heads goes to the Croatians. Tails goes to the British. All right, here we go. It's heads. So Croatia's going to win tomorrow. Croatia's going to win. I'm sorry if you're upset about that. So, by the way, I've got this pineapple cigar, not too shabby, that I did. Pineapple cigar, not too shabby. Here it is. Oh, wait, I did this only a few months ago. Here, I did a pineapple. Here, pineapple scented cigar.
It's a pineapple scented cigar. Not too shabby.
It looks so tough and cool. Anyway, here, and then 7 months ago, I did a boozy mango Swisher Sweet cigarillo. Here's that one.
Smoking a boozy mango cigar. Not too shabby.
There you go. There you go. So, Josh, thank you. Kieran, I'm sorry. Are you British? I'm sorry for, yeah. You know, I mean, I don't know anyone from Croatia, so maybe I should cheer for England. But anyway, Josh, thank you for watching my videos. And really, I promise you, with this camera, I will continue to make as many kick-ass, funny, entertaining, not too shabby, just, you know, awesomely stupid, short, not too shabby videos right here. So, well, okay, so, Kittens, you asked a good question about how I became a mental health therapist. I became a therapist because the short story is when I was like 19, 20, 21, I kind of had a lot of problems and I was seeing a therapist. And I remember like going into this therapist's office and thinking, she's got all these cushy pieces of furniture. And this woman, all she does is just talk to people. And I thought, this is such a cool job. I want to do this job. And that's kind of how it started. So that's how I became a therapist. So, you know, I don't do too much damage to my clients. So anyway, I love the Brits. Let me just be clear. I love all people, but definitely like the British. So maybe I should cheer for the British tomorrow. So I cheer for the underdogs, though. That's the thing. Like during the Olympics, there's a lot of sports where I cheer for like Bangladesh and Nigeria, and like the United States wins at too many things anyway. So I'll cheer for New Zealand or Uruguay, So anyway, if that bothers you, oh well. Well, I mean, I appreciate American Olympians and all they do, though. So, all right. So that was a good question about why I became a therapist. Yeah, it's not a shabby job. This red couch that I'm sitting on, see it? I've done a not too shabby about that. Somebody just search for red couch, not too shabby, and post the link so everyone can see it. So, I mean, I've done not too shabbies of so many things, and like my Colorado table. You see my Colorado table right there? I got my, it's like the flag, but it's painted. So I've done it not too shabby of that. I did a not too shabby of rolling my foot on this roller. I've done a not too shabby of a stack of my book, which you can get on Amazon. And here's this gorilla. I did a not too shabby. I did a not too shabby of this gorilla. Remember? It was about 6 months ago. I said, it's a stuffed gorilla. Shabby. So once you open up your heart to all the not too shabbies around you, it's like, wow, there's so many things that are not too shabby, So has a patient ever recognized you from your not too shabby videos? No, but I've given my address to just a few of my clients that are, maybe if they're teenagers and I know they're kind of YouTubers, I'll give them my address. And then they'll come back the next week and I'll be like, hey, how are you doing? And they'll be like, not too shabby, Steve. And they'll have a big smirk on their face. So that's pretty funny. When you're a therapist, honestly, and it's kind of when you're a therapist, I try not to make it about me. So I'm always focused on the other person and, like what's going on, what's causing them the most difficulty. The focus is on them and their problems and helping them. So I try not to talk too much about myself. A good therapist won't talk too much about themselves. I mean, you can talk a little bit, but anyway, so I don't promote my YouTube channel. Mr. JC, I have a not too shabby playlist. Just go on my main page. There's actually two. There's the not too shabby videos, and then there's not too shabby extras and behind the scenes. So go on my page. Well, all right, is my not too shabby a kind of form of therapy? Once in a while, I'll tell you this. There are times, every once in a while, I'll have like a bad day or something, and I'll be going for a drive. I like going for drives when I get upset. And in Colorado, it's so scenic, and I'll play my music and just look at the mountains. And occasionally, I'll be like, all right, I got to find a not too shabby. And sometimes that'll sort of get me out of my head a little bit. So yeah, man. Yeah, good stuff. You like my Facebook posts about Colorado being superior to states like Kansas. I do make fun of Kansas. I have friends in Kansas, though, and I encourage them. I'm like, look, come on, move. I'll help you move. Do you need counseling? I'll give you free counseling. I'll help you move. I'll come out there and like move furniture. If you need money, I don't have a lot, but I'll share whatever I can to help you move. So, but no, I mean Kansas. It's just it's a hard state to drive through. But I do like Kansas City. Kansas City is a nice town. And then Wichita. I'm a Wichita State Shockers fan, so I don't know. I feel like I can talk smack about them because I've driven across Kansas many times. I'm a Shockers fan all the way. So thank you, kittens. I mean, I try to be empathic. I try. I mean, this YouTube channel keeps me accountable though, because sometimes I can be a jerk, but I'm not going to be a jerk on my videos. I mean, that's no fun. So anyway, so what other dreams? I'll tell you one dream I had when I actually pursued this. Like when I was 24, 25, I drove all around the country. Actually, I was 23. And I was growing up in New Jersey. I lived in New Jersey my whole life. And I had a nice car, a reasonably nice car. I drove all around the country. And I fell in love with the Western states. It was my first time in Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, Utah. And then my dream became to live in Colorado. And I made that happen 2 years later. And I'm so happy. like I'm so grateful to have moved to Colorado, and so it's like I don't know why, but I'm just really big on like take risks. What are your dreams? Don't sit on the sidelines. Don't have regrets at the end of your life because you were afraid of failing, or your friend or somebody in your family said you shouldn't do this or whatever. If in your heart you've got a dream and you know it's good and it would be to the betterment of you and other people, then you have to pursue it. You have to. Do I come off as preachy? So, kittens, I have never tried medication. Never taken any kind of medication. So, and I mean, there's some. I'm not big on. First of all, I can't prescribe meds to anyone, but there are some cases where if someone's anxiety symptoms are pretty significant, or depressive symptoms, I might suggest that they get a medication evaluation and see a doctor. Certainly, if they're psychotic and like they're hearing things that aren't real, or they're having visual hallucinations, or like that's if they have something like schizophrenia, then yeah, there are medications that seem to help. So, and then for bipolar disorder, it does seem like there are some things that are good at mood stabilizing, stabilizing someone's mood. So, but in general, I try to encourage people to work on their issues without the help of meds. So, but there's no shame if you're on meds too. So at all, no shame, period, and no judgment. So check out, for all of you that are talking about Colorado, check out my website, coloradoguy.com. Colorado and then GUY, coloradoguy.com. Before I had a YouTube channel from like 2000 to pretty much like 2011, my website had so much traffic, and I was sort of doing first of all, I was doing a lot of Colorado photography, hiking all over the place, but then I was trying to be funny, kind of like the way I am now on YouTube. So, coloradoguy.com. So there's a guy here, Sheridan McNeil. Sheridan, yeah, I mean, you're going to get a bachelor's in psychology. You want to get a master's in social work to help people. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to tell you, like, of course, social work helps people. And there's different kinds of social work. There's the type of social worker that really kind of works with poor people, helps them get benefits, or, like advocates for them related to poverty issues. There's social workers that go out and do investigations on child abuse and family issues and that kind of thing, child advocacy. There's also a kind of social worker that's like pretty much like a talk therapist like me. So it depends what type of social work. But I mean, of course, I encourage you to pursue it. I mean, you tell me why are you interested in it? And I'm sure you have good and noble reasons. So I'm going to encourage you. Tell me more about yourself, and I'd love to hear more about all that stuff. So, oh, kittens, you asked about meditation. I thought you meant medication. I was talking meditation. I don't meditate. I don't do any of that. I'm too wound up. I don't know. Anyway, that's a dumb answer to your question, but that's all I got to say about meditation. Do I like bacon? Hardcastle. Do I like? Of course, I like bacon. I don't know that I've done a not too shabby about bacon though. That's a good question. Hey, Nick. Oh, I just have a little house in Colorado. That's all. Yeah, Colorado's a great state. Yes, Mr. McDermott. I play Pac-Man a lot. To this day, you can play Pac-Man. What's your high score? My high score on that Pac-Man game is about 101,000. And there will be some times where, actually, speaking of meditation, Mr. Kittens, I'll be playing like relaxing music or something, and then I'll be playing Pac-Man and sort of vegging out, playing the Pac-Man game. So thank you for playing the. So that's pretty cool. So let me find another not too shabby. I'm going to show you some more not too shabbies. Hey, it's good talking to you, kittens. Now here's like something I can do. I don't know if I've made a bacon not too shabby. So I can just go into the top bar and type in bacon not too shabby. And if I've done anything, oh, I have. They're all old ones. Let me show you one I've done. Here's a good one. My friend sent me chocolate and peanut butter covered bacon. This was an old one. So it's like 3 years old. Here we go.
Chocolate and peanut butter covered bacon at Cottonwood Pass. Not too shabby.
I like the eating one. The eating not too shabbies are pretty good, if you ask me. So, oh, Nick, I've lived in Colorado for 20 years, and I just told the story. If you just came in, I told the story about how I followed my dream of moving to Colorado 20 years ago when I was a younger man, and I made that dream happen. I also talked about the dream where I became an author. It was always my dream to become an author. I wrote a book about my first Bike Across America trip. Then just biking across America 3 times. It was like a huge dream. I've done it 3 times, and I hope to go a 4th time. So actually, I have one more story I'm going to tell. And actually, I might tell it if just a little bit. It's 3 in the morning in Britain right now. My gosh, Kieran, that's crazy. Have a good night. So, yeah, Sheridan, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You're gonna do great. So, one other dream. I'll tell you another dream. This is actually kind of. I mean, it's not personal. I don't know, but like comedian. And I remember I was in graduate school in Denver. It was like the year 2000 and 2001. And I was living in Denver for a couple semesters. I really wanted to be a stand-up comedian. There was one comedy club where it was like amateur night. Anybody can go up there and do a skit for, I think, 3 minutes or 5 minutes kind of a thing. And I never had the courage to go up and do stand-up. I just was always like, well, what would I say? You know, you have to think of jokes and write, have your jokes ready. And I always felt a little bad, but I mean, I didn't feel that bad, but it was definitely like something in my heart where I felt like I want to do it, but not like that. And then anyway, I'm not going to get too religious on you, but I do believe God kind of is like leading me down the path. He's sort of like, because my coloradoguy.com website, I started that in 2001, and I'm telling you, for the zeros, that website was it was just happening. I got so much traffic, in the millions of unique visitors every year, and it kind of started to go down in like 2013, 14, and my website's still up, and it doesn't get as much traffic, but I still have my like funny, goofy stuff. So I kind of it was like doing funny stuff on there, and then but the crazy thing was, and then this YouTube stuff came on, and it's like I can sort of try to be funny on YouTube, and like the not too shabby stuff is I've gotten a lot of feedback that people like it and that it's funny. And so like the beauty is it's like it's kind of come full circle where, and see that's why I was so happy when the Funhouse guy, he called me, he called me an internet comedian. And for me, that was like the greatest compliment. I was like, you're calling me a comedian? So for me, I was like, I celebrated. I made a not too shabby about it. So I don't know if I'm really a comedian, but like it just, I feel like I've got this little comedian niche, whatever it is, on YouTube, and I can be funny, and like anybody can do their own videos. So anyway, that's like part of my dream, like, is pursuing that. And so again, I'm kind of putting it back on you. What are your dreams? What are the things that you're passionate about? Stay open. Stay open to achieving them. Like keep, a door closes and a window closes, but like keep your eyes out for another window. Be open. You just don't give up. And the last thing you want to do is sort of knock yourself and be like, well, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough, like that kind of thinking, because that doesn't lead anywhere. And it's a lie. So there, and my cigar went out. So anyway, hey Nick, it's nice chatting with you. Very nice chatting with you. Come visit Colorado. Okay, I'm wearing a Wichita State shirt, but come visit Colorado. Come hang out. Custer County, Colorado. If you want to hang out, as long as you're not an axe murderer, we can hang out. So, yeah, man, no, I really appreciate it. And like, I see other YouTube channels where they're like really funny stuff, and it's just like, it's awesome. It's so cool. I love YouTube. Like, I grew up in the 70s and 80s where there was only TV, and you had to, like, if you had to be selected to be on TV to do something funny or whatever. And now it's like I can just go on YouTube and do a video, and I have my own audience. It's so wonderful. So, yeah, Mason. So Mason, there you go. You wanted to do stand up, but you had no material. Yeah, that's the other thing too. If you don't have good material, and then what are you going to do? Like, I wouldn't steal somebody's material or something, or so. The other thing too is in a comedy club, most of the people are drinking, and in Colorado, a lot of them are high. They're on, with cannabis, so they're looking to laugh. You can pretty much say anything, and they're going to laugh. But so maybe it's easier to make people laugh in Colorado, but I just don't like my hair today. It's like a little scrunchy. Anyway, I'm kind of self-conscious about my hair. It's Steve being self-conscious about his hair. Not too shabby. I should do another not too shabby. This lemon, how about this lemon Tootsie Roll, the Tootsie Pop. So, yeah, thank you, Mason. I appreciate it. So, I don't know, man. I just think about life, and it's like I think about my life, and I'm really humbled by everything. And I've been very privileged and blessed. Like, I grew up with two parents, and like, with enough money. I didn't, my parents weren't poor, and there's no abuse or alcoholic in my family, and and I just look at my life and I'm like, so many things I've achieved in my life. Going to graduate school, becoming a therapist, been a therapist for 15 years, and like, I really do. Sometimes I make a huge difference in people's lives. I help them out of these terrible situations, people with anxiety, whatever, depression. And it feels so good to help people. And then to bike across America 3 times, like, that was a huge dream. And it first started out, I was just biking. I bought a bike when I was like 32. I was biking around Manitou Springs and Colorado Springs. That's where I was living at the time. And then there was one summer I biked across Colorado. My friend dropped me off. He drove me to the Kansas-Colorado state line, and he just left me there with my bike. And then it took me 10 days to bike all the way to the Four Corners Monument. So then after that, I was like, okay, I've biked across Colorado. Why not just bike across 9 or 10 or 11 states and bike across America? and then that's where the dream was born. And that was 2003 that I biked across Colorado. And then my first bike across America trip, which this book is about, is it took place in 2008, my first trip. So for me, that was like a huge dream to finally do it. And I didn't know if I could do it on the first trip. And my bicycle was stolen on that first trip. And if you read my book, there's a whole chapter. In Phoenix, Arizona, my bicycle was stolen. It took me 7 days to bike from San Diego to Phoenix. Then my bike was stolen. And then long story very short, I got a new bike and I finished my ride. So anyway, Sheridan, I don't know who Jordan Peterson is. Somebody else asked me. I don't know who that is. And I apologize if I should know who that is. Or look, I'll just be honest. I know they're stupid. I know but they're so stupid that they're funny. And then the other amazing part about it is, and I will give myself some credit here, I've been doing it now for almost 5 years. So for 5 years, I've been consistently I'm up to 1,100 videos. I try to do maybe 2 or 3 a week, sometimes more. Recently, I've been doing like one a day. So it's like 7 a week. And it's like, people are like, what the heck is with this guy? He keeps making them. And I just make them. I don't even care if people watch them or not. For the first year, hardly anybody watched my Not Too Shabbies except my few closest friends. I just kept making them. So I don't know where it's all going, but I'm going to keep making them. And, this is a bad cigar. Let me tell you something. This is bad. This is a bad cigar. So thank you. Thank you for the compliment, Adam Sandler. Yeah, I mean, I try to be humble. Anyway, there's some things I'm not humble about, but then there's other things I'm humble. So anyway, yeah, go bike around Ireland. That'll be amazing. Go bike and do videos. Do a couple of videos every day of your bike around Ireland. That'd be so cool. So yeah, no, exactly, Sharon. Thank you, man. And it's actually kind of funny because before the Not Too Shabbies, I was just a big photographer, put them on my Colorado Guy website, put them on Facebook or Twitter. I don't do Instagram. I mean, and that was fine, what I was doing. But now with the Not Too Shabbies, it's like, okay, a picture's boring, but let me just show it to you for 5 seconds and then do yell Not Too Shabby for 3 seconds. And it's an 8-second video. And now it's like you can see my whole life, or I can watch my life if I played all of them for, all 1,000 of them. So, and a lot of them are random. It's just a stupid thing, like, this laundry detergent. But some are actually memorable if I'm on top of a mountain or, every once in a while I do a Not Too Shabby where I'm like, oh, my friend came to town that I haven't seen in a couple of years. So I'll just be like, it's my friend so-and-so, and those are pretty cool too. So yeah, get your electric bike. That'd be cool. Hardcastle, it's good chatting with you. You're a good guy. You had some good questions there. And thank you for watching my Not Too Shabbies. Please keep watching and liking my videos. Yeah, I actually don't even care if you like or dislike them, but no, really, thank you. So, Mr. McDermott, I don't know. I probably should go to Ireland. I'll be honest with you. If I ever went to Europe, I really wouldn't care about going to the big cities, London or Rome or Paris. I don't really care too much about that. I would be the kind of guy that would be like, and I'm not going to Dublin. I want to go to the countryside. I want to see the shore. I want to see beaches. I want to go to little villages and eat in a pub and meet real Irish people. I do have an Italian American background, so it'd be nice to go to Italy. But again, I don't want to go to Rome. I hate big cities anyway, So or I don't know what other countries I want to go to Norway. I know a couple people in Norway. It'd be fun to go to Norway. You know. Take care, Hendrix. Yeah, the west of Ireland. Come to Cork. Yeah, buy me a pint. Or am I buying you a pint, or are you buying me a pint? let me play a couple more not too shabbies. Oh, I know what we're gonna do. So I got a video here. Wait, stop. When I biked across America last year, it was the third trip. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna show you something pretty cool here. Speed. So last year I biked across America, February, March, and April 2017. I made videos of the whole trip, and then I made 127 not too shabbies, and it was a 53-day trip. So I stitched them all together here, and I'm going to play it for you, but it's going to be at twice the speed. So and they're in chronological order. So the very first not too shabby is me here at the beach there. Okay, so here we go. I'll just play it for a little while here.
Riding on a bicycle trail in San Diego. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Big truffers, fruit, and honey shack. Not too shabby. It's a 4,000-foot elevation sign.
We biked up to.
Not too shabby.
We biked up to 4,000 feet.
Not too shabby. It's a bunch of roadside cactus. Not too shabby. Hiking in the Southern California desert. Not too shabby. California, elevation 13. Not too shabby. It's the U.S.-Mexico border fence.
We got to the border fence.
Not too shabby.
And then we get to Arizona. I think the next one's Arizona.
Not too shabby. It's the Arizona state line with palm trees. Not too shabby. It's a sign warning about poisonous snakes and insects. Not too shabby. It's pretty Arizona scenery.
Wait.
Not too shabby.
I really yelled at one. I really yelled at one. Wait, I gotta turn this off. So anyway, if you search for biking across America is not too shabby, you can see that video. Then they're in chronological order, so you can like see from California to Florida. I'm gonna play that Arizona scenery one over again because that was funny. Wait, hold on. Arizona scenery, not too shabby. All right, here's a good one. Wait, I got to make sure the volume is. Wait. Stop. I get impatient with my computer so fast. All right, this one is called Arizona Scenery. Here we go.
It's pretty Arizona scenery. Not too shabby.
It's got 7 likes and 0 dislikes. So, and one person commented by saying, so scary, sad face. So, pretty good. Yes, Michelle, that is a boozy mango cigar that I smoked. So, there you go. Yeah, pizza, mank. Wow, okay, I'm missing all these, yeah, it was just a pineapple. Here, I'll show you here's the package. It was just a 2 for 99-cent thingy. Good night, Mr. McDermott. You have a friend in America now. And maybe you got me thinking about Ireland and visiting Ireland. That'd be pretty fun. So, yeah, and I got a thing for the Irish. The Irish are all right. So, yes, Preston Pope. I did get a lot of attention from Funhouse after my channel was featured. I did get a lot. It was pretty amazing. So, you know. Oh my gosh, we've gone for an hour and 5 minutes. Pretty soon I'm going to wrap up here. I'm going to go for another 10 minutes. So, if you didn't already see, if you go on my YouTube channel, if you open up another, I just did a not too shabby of this lavender, what do you call it? Lavender detergent. So my clothing does smell like lavender when it's freshly washed. So yeah, Michelle. Well, I did a live stream 3 days ago, and now I'm doing one today. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bored tonight, so I thought I would do one. So come on up. We're Facebook friends. Just come on up. Bring your bike. Bring your bicycle, and we'll bike. We'll bike around Westcliff and Silvercliff, and we'll have fun. And I'll bring my camera, and we'll, at the very least, I'll do a not too shabby of you. So come to Okinawa, Sheridan. Where are you? Are you in Japan? If you are, that's amazing. That'd be pretty cool. So it's really cool. I got my lemon. I might eat this tomorrow. So, but yeah, there you go. You're in Japan. Let me find another not too shabby. I like just going at the top of YouTube, just typing not too shabby exclamation point. And let's see what we got here. Oh, the ceramic chili peppers. This is a good one. Here we go.
It's ceramic chili peppers. Not too shabby!
I love that one. I love that one so much. The ceramic chili peppers. Oh, Michelle, you know I've done a not too shabby of you. You're in two. All right, everyone. Panini Head is in two of my not too shabbies. And she's a very lovely, just a very attractive, lovely young college girl. Here she is. Okay. So here she is in an Oreo cookie costume.
It's an Oreo cookie costume of my friend Michelle. Not too shabby!
That night I was in bed. It was I had surgery that day, so I was in bed and I saw that. So, and then the other one, Michelle and Connor. Here's Connor and Michelle. So again, here's Michelle.
It's my friends Connor and Michelle. Not too shabby.
I did the classic not too shabby in that one. See? Did the classic one. And then yeah, a classic, not too shabby classic. And speaking of Michelle, and like Michelle's in general, when I biked across America, I biked from San Diego, I got to like close to Tallahassee. And my friend Michelle picked me up. She was taking me to her house. And she's like, she respects my not too shabbies, but she doesn't like being on camera. And she doesn't like that when I scream the not too shabby. So I did one while in her car. And you can see like she was irritated with me, which makes it really funny. All right, here it is. Here's my other friend named Michelle.
Driving with my friend Michelle. Not too shabby!
She was really mad at me. But she, like, but she was still my friend. So anyway. Oh, hey, Connor. That's Connor? Hey, Connor. There you go. By the way, are you two still in college, by the way? Oh, okay. I do have an Oreo cookie. Let me see. Oreo, not too shabby. Yeah, I've got the Oreo cherry cola cookies. All right, so here's one more. This is those cookies. By the way, the Oreo cherry cola cookies are so good. Here it is.
Oreo cherry cola. Not too shabby.
So there you go. There you go. Well, Sheridan, here's how I decide which not too shabby to do. I usually just think about the last not too shabby I did, and I try to do something different. But sometimes I forget, you know. But then, so it usually is that. If I haven't done a classic in a few times, then I know to mix them up a little more. But then sometimes it's like if I see something that I really, really, really like, then I've got to shout it. You know what I mean? But then, so the classic is a little more subdued. If the environment's more subdued, we'll do the classic, you know. But anyway, it all just depends. So anyway, oh, I saw the Oreo kettle corn cookies. I should try that, shouldn't I? So that's a good question, though, Sheridan, about which one I do. And ultimately, I just do whatever, and I try not to think about it too much. So, all right, let's find another not too shabby here. Let's see. Ooh, here's a recent one. I have friends from Louisiana, and they moved to Colorado, and they're very southern. So they have a Bon Appetit, y'all, sign in their kitchen. Here it is.
It's a Bon Appetit, y'all. Kitchen decoration. Not too shabby.
There you go. So anyway, that's a fun one. Now I'm just gonna, like, if I see a not too shabby here, I'm gonna play it. Like here's a cookies one.
It's Fudge Stripe cookies. Not too shabby.
There you go. There you go. Let me find more not too shabbies. Any more not too shabbies? We'll find one more. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Pretty soon I gotta get going. Like 7 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go. Yeah, like let me just find. I want to find an older one. Here's an older one. This is actually summer of 2015. I was hiking in New Mexico, and I'll just let you here it is.
It's a prickly pear cactus with flowers in bloom. Not too shabby.
Yeah. There you go. That's a good one. Where's the more not too shabby? Let me find another not too shabby. Ooh, the New Mexico state line.
It's fog and snow at the New Mexico state line. Not too shabby.
There you go. So they're okay. That wasn't too good, but you just never know. You know. Oh, here's a great eating one. Here's a good eating one. This is a good one. Come on, play.
It's a Subway pizza. Not too shabby.
That's right. I put rotisserie chicken on that pizza. It was good. So, yes, Tender, there are some things that I think are not too shabby, but I'll never do a video about them. That's so, yeah. So, pretty soon here, I'm wrapping up in 5 minutes here. Any questions? What questions you got? I need to get some light on in here. Hold on. I'll show you my bicycle here. You see, this is my bicycle. There's my. You see my bike? Come on, there it is. I got the front wheel off, but wait. I gotta learn. Anyway, that's the bike that I biked across America in. So I don't know if you can see. You can see one of the wheels, but there's the hand. Yeah, there's the. I need to learn how to. Oh, I'll hold the thing up like this. So anyway, wish me the best because I'm thinking about. We'll see. I don't really know if I'm gonna go, but maybe in 2019 I might start in San Diego, bike to Abilene, Texas, then bike from maybe Abilene to Kansas City, and then from Kansas City sort of work my way to either Virginia, Delaware, maybe New Jersey, New York. I don't know where, but so. Hey, oh, there you go, Lightspeed. Yeah, that's right. The Virginia gang. I've got some friends in Virginia. So we'll see. We'll see if I can pull that off. So, but, yeah. You know, Alex, here's the thing. Sometimes I do tell people I have 4,400 subscribers. And, I mean, you know, most people, like, if people don't know what anything about YouTube, they won't think anything of it. But I try to stay humble, though, because that is a lot. But at the same time, I think of Funhouse, and I think they have like 800,000 subscribers, and you know, like there's some real comedians or whatever, and they've got hundreds of thousands of. So I'm like, you know, I only have 4,400, so you know, it just depends. I try not to boast about it, but occasionally I'll tell people that I've got a following, and you know. So, and I do tell people, I don't have business cards right now, but I'll just like grab a napkin and be like, here, visit my YouTube channel. You know, especially if like I've done a Not Too Shabby and they're looking at me like, what did you just do? You know, I got this video series, you know? So, Sheridan, you ask a good question. How long are you going to keep this going? Like how many years? Will you be passing the torch to someone when you can't continue? In 40 years? 40 years, I'll be 86 if I'm alive. Well, you know, Sheridan, those are good questions. I'm going to kind of live in the questions, if you know what I mean. I don't have an answer, but I'm going to live in those questions, and we'll see what happens. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm not a quitter. I don't really quit at many things. And I think I've proven that one strength I have is I'm very consistent. Like I don't start something and then quit. You know, like I keep doing it and doing it and doing it. So, you know, expect many more Not Too Shabbies as long as I'm alive. So, there you go. Yeah. Alec, okay, good question. What is the story behind Kiss Cactus? You know, honestly, I just, like, a few times I've kissed cactuses and I've got pictures of them. In fact, if you Google Kiss a Cactus, as of like a year and a half ago, the top 5 images of Kiss a Cactus was me kissing a cactus, believe it or not. So I've kind of kissed cactuses and I got pictures of them, and I've done 3 videos of me kissing them. I haven't kissed one in about a couple of years, so I don't know. I just sort of kiss them, and when I do the video, my lips really do kiss the thorn. So that's what it is. Kiss cactus. Mr. Fahrenheit, thank you for loving me. I really appreciate it, man. I just did a Not Too Shabby tonight of this lavender here. I just did a Not Too Shabby of this lavender scented detergent for washing my clothes. So please watch that. Okay, and I really appreciate you watching my videos. by the way, you can see my Colorado table right there. I did a not too shabby of that a few months ago. So, and this red couch too, I've done a not too shabby of. So, I've done lots of not too shabbies, plenty of things. So, okay, so Sheridan, I'm still number 1, but I've lost 2, 4, and 5. So I got 1 and 3. That's still pretty good. There you go. So kiss a there you go. Kiss a cactus. Thank you for checking, Sheridan. So I'm getting off pretty soon here. The theme was following your dreams. And I really do. I just want to encourage you. I'm holding up my laptop. So I need to point at you. Like, anyway, I'm being goofy as usual. But what are your dreams? What are the things you want to pursue? Careers, adventures, hobbies. You know, you get to pursue them. You get to be open to pursuing them. You know, I'm not going to tell you what to do or anything like that, but that was tonight's theme. And then I was smoking these 2 bad cigars. And, you know, if I can ever encourage you with pursuing something, you get to pursue it. I will, you know. And again, if your dream, especially if your dream is a dream that is for the betterment of you and other people, then it's like, you know, like if you just have a dream, it's like, I just want to be a millionaire, have a massive house. I mean, you know, what can I say about that? But if you have a dream where it's like, yeah, I want to be a social worker, I want to help, you know, the environment, or the one guy that was, he wants to be a diver to help animals, or, you know what I mean? Like, or you just want to travel and go out there and, you know, like that encourages people. I've biked across America 3 times. And the joy is not only I kind of pursued my dream and achieved it, but then like through all my photos and my articles and then my book, I know other people have been inspired to like, you know, hey, I can do that too, or, you know. And so anyway, I don't know if I'm sounding all like idealistic and oh so optimistic and positive, but follow your dreams. You get to do it. And to some extent, my YouTube channel is like the way it all worked out. I sort of had a dream of being a comedian, and in some ways, it's sort of being fulfilled with my YouTube shenanigans. So, but any final questions or comments or anything? Alex, you're welcome. I actually these are fun. Like I could have watched TV tonight. I had nothing to do. I wasn't working. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna go get a cigar, and I'm gonna go do this. You know, let's just have some fun. So I don't have much of a life or a social life. I live in a little town of only 1,200 people, and there's no McDonald's. There's no traffic light in our town. There's no hospital. All we have is a bowling alley. That's about all we have in our town. So I get bored really easily. So this, like doing these are kind of cool. So, all right. So thanks for watching. Signing off from West Cliff, Colorado. Really, this has been fun. And much thanks to the makers of these pineapple white owl cigar thingies. So, all right. Hey, have a good night. Take care, everybody. Yeah. Much really. I'm getting all sappy, but I like all people, but especially like people that are not Americans, like around the world, Japan, and just people in faraway parts of the planet. It's really good. Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. All right. Okay. Take care. End stream. Come on. It won't end. It's my end stream video that won't end. Not too shabby. I think it's off. Is it? Not yet? This is a weird ending.